welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with my series reacting to fashion style of celebrities and personalities. And today we'll be talking about the one and only Kylie Jenner. Who's excited? Me for sure. Why did I pick Kylie? Well, you don't maybe know. But please don't judge me, but one of my favorite shows is Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I have been watching it for years, and it's kind of stupid, controversial, showing off the dreamy LA life. That's why I love it. And I was deciding between Kim and Kylie, and after all I picked Kylie. And firstly, I would like to say that this is the second video from this series where we always will talk about some personality or celebrity, and I will react to their style, their fashion, what I think of their style evolution, and so on. And the first video was kind of introductory, and I really recommend watching that one because I talk about what I think style is, what style is to me, and it's bit of like understanding why I do this series. It's just the beginning of the video. I will just put it also in the description box. Another reason why I picked Kylie is because if you will watch the first video, you will understand what I'm talking about. And that is that obviously many people will definitely not like Kylie's style. I can understand. You will know later what I think of it. But the thing is, her style projects her. Her style projects her confidence. She's confident in her style, and she loves who she is. And obviously it represents her, given she is a billionaire. She is a huge, I would say trendsetter or icon that many people, especially young girls look up to. So that's obviously the most important rule I also talked about in that video. Obviously, as I said, that it projects who she is. She's aligned with that, and it gives her confidence. And that's why, in a way, I love her style, because this is the most important thing. So, as I said, with Kylie, I think you either love her or you hate her. I think in the USA it's a bit different because, the USA, especially LA, so it's a bit hard for, us girls in Europe. I don't know if anyone from US watches this video, but I think it's a bit different. Definitely USA is way more open-minded with this. You can wear a lot of sexy outfits in LA because of the weather here in really, really cold days that are here now. I don't know, how would you wear some of her outfits? So yeah, but as I mentioned, you all know, I hope, who Kylie Jenner is, and she can basically shop at any and every designer she wants. Obviously, these designers even send the clothes to Kardashians for free, obviously, and any other celebrities. So I just think her style could be so much better. Like, I know that, as I said, she wants to represent her brand, and this is the way she chose. I think she could represent it differently. Maybe this is what works for her. Obviously, she really wants to be this hot, sexy mama. She said it herself, and she is I could even say she is a fashion influencer in a way. I would just like style differently, because if I look back in 2016, for example, this is when I think her brand obviously started evolving as she launched it in and at the end of 2015. And back then, if you see for comparison here and here, I just felt like in 2016 her style had like more personality and more of like something to it, whereas now it's like overly sexy, which can end up sometimes trashy, as you can see. And in 2016, for example, what comes to my mind right now is the Met Gala. This is the only Met Gala look I really liked on her. It's Balmain, custom made. And obviously Balmain, Oliver Rusty, is very, favorite designer of the Kardashians, and it's a favorite of mine, honestly. Just besides the last collection, the Spring Summer 21, I don't like it much, too many shoulders. So that was basically the only look I really liked on her. And besides that, like, all her Met Gala looks were kind of boring to me. Like this one, this black dress from Alexander Wang, I think it's 2019. It was boring. Like, what's that? It's just, I always say simple is powerful, but in this case, it's just boring. And so did her last look in the Versace gown, and I think she could do so much better. As we talk about Versace, that's also, I think she wears quite some pieces from Versace, which obviously Donatella is, not my favorite, to be honest. I think some of it, what I expect from designer clothes is to look expensive and to really know the piece is somewhat impeccable, but many pieces from Versace aren't. As I will show you this picture here. Where do you think are the dress from? Well, when I saw the picture, I thought it's like this kind of Fashion Nova or Opoly or these American cheap fashion stores that some of the American stars wear quite often. It's very affordable, so obviously again, influencers, branding, you get it. But no, it's Versace. And obviously it has to do a lot with the way Kylie styles it. She always has the full makeup on, the hair, the glam, the nails, also the way the photo is taken. It really evoked in me, oh, this is Fashion Nova. But it's Versace, and it looks kind of cheap instead of glamorous to me. Obviously that's her style, but if you look at this picture from 2016, I think this is sexy as well, but not overly sexy. It's obviously very simple midi dress compared to what dresses she wears now, and I just think it's just too much at this point. It's overly sexy / trashy in a way. And yeah, I think, as I said, obviously her style reflects her brand, it represents her. And, I think the stuff she wears is obviously the best for attention, which obviously is what the Kardashians are aiming for, not just the Kardashians, obviously. But, another look here. This is a Fendi two-piece. Okay, I should not have said it's Fendi. Actually, this is like a vintage Fendi logo print. And again, would you guess, if you look from afar, you could not see the logo, that it's Fendi? I think this again looks like Fashion Nova to me. And yeah, again, I would repay myself with the thing that, with her money, she could definitely do so much better and represent herself in a bit more elegant way. Even though I know, for her age also, she is not like a lady, but she could use some blazers more and not overly sexy dresses all the time. And some of the dresses look really, really cheap. I could finish this with a quote, it takes a lot of money to look this cheap. So, to put another look, which I like, is this one. And this is the dress she wore for her 21st birthday party. And I really love this look because back then she had blonde hair and it accentuates her curves and totally fits her proportions. I like this bit of structured shoulder, but not overly much. And the magenta color, as I said, matches well with the blonde hair. And this is a perfect look. It's a satin dress from Dundas. I think Dundas is one of the designers Kardashians wear from time to time as well. So this was probably my most favorite look of hers from like not any kind of red carpet moment or such. And also, on a positive note, I really like those dresses she wears for like Christmas Eves, like this Vivienne Westwood dress, or this another dress. This is a sparkly one she wore I think last year for Christmas Eve, or this one, emerald green by Ralph and Russo. I think you can see the difference. This is like more classy, sophisticated, and not this trashy vibe. And as you can see, she looks perfect in it. So yeah, it's possible to be more elegant, to dress more classy, even for Kylie Jenner. Back to the reality though. These are some of the looks I found her on Instagram, and this one is not to my surprise. This look, you probably know what I want to say. I hate the shoe. I hate the shoe. The green shoes, the green Balenciaga pumps. Balenciaga is definitely not my favorite designer, and yes, they do stuff like this. So I really don't understand the shoes. She obviously wanted to add some pop of color, and obviously having her Dalmatine Hermes bag. But the shoe, I just don't understand. Another look we have here is this just like very casual look from the time she was in New York. And yeah, it's very casual, normal, khaki romper. So I guess this is kind of not her usual attire, because I think to her it's too boring. So maybe it's this outfit. You know, from afar it looks okay, but then if you look more closely, I don't like the style of the trousers. It's very sporty. I like the top though, but yeah, I think this nowadays is more of what she likes to wear, unfortunately. This is one of her recent looks from Instagram with this wine leather pants and top, and it has no substance to me. It's just like, again, the top is not Fashion Nova, it's a designer top. It's just always a matter how you style stuff. And then obviously this can also happen. As you can see, the caption was leopard. I think she tried to look like leopard, but please. What's that? It's all too bad. Like, I have this jumpsuit and a matching leopard jacket. Why? Tell me why. I have no words. Like, cheap. Last picture I chose from her Instagram are those ones from her cover of Vogue Hong Kong this summer. And why did I pick it? Because I love it. I love how they styled the cover. Obviously it's not real life, unfortunately. And I love the dress, which is in Saint Laurent. And yeah, you see, to me, it looks sexy, but not cheap or trashy, so that's the difference. You know, I just wanted to also look at some of her past looks here. And just to show you some pictures from events. So again, here in Balmain, 2018 in Tom Ford, March 2016, and another look from Ralph and Russo, for example. So yes, indeed there are looks that I really liked on Kylie, but as you can see from her Instagram, she really sends the message who she is, what she wants her public to see, what style she likes, and how she will dress, probably. This hot, sexy mama vibe, and I think she will continue like this. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, what do you think of KYLIE's style? Whether you like it, whether you don't, and why. And also let me know if there is some personality or celebrity that you would like me to include in this series. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.